to the Serengeti.
We fucking hate Triple H.
It's gonna leave a mark.
Oh yeah, man.
To proceed with caution.
It's basic mathematics, man.
Shut up, bitch. Give me a fucking mic.
Hey, yo.
All right, for a minute there, I thought we lost him. Whoa!
Hey, yo.
Let's get into it, let me tell ya.
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
WWE's Unreal Season 2, Episode 2. Way better than the first episode. We start with R-Truth, aka Ron Killings, aka K Crush, aka K Malik Shabazz, Malcolm will be proud, aka K Quick, also known as Ron the Truth Killings. Alright. Then they talk about Mr. Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody. Old Road Dogg, aka Brian Gerard James, the Roadie, the Road Dogg, Brian Armstrong, James Armstrong, Brian Jesse, or asshole, as he said his pops likes to call him. Now, the first half of this episode was focusing on R-Truth and Road Dogg's friendship. Like, I didn't know Road Dogg was a former drug addict. Like, I didn't know that. You know what I mean? So that was new. They were telling the story that Ron, he got bit by the wrestling bug because he wanted to continue his rap career. So he was like, well, if I could do that at wrestling, then fuck it. You know what I mean? Didn't really see anything in him special at the time. Road Dogg went to bat for him. He's like, hey, like this dude is talented. Like, he could elevate me. You know what I mean? So they put them together, and then you got the Get Rowdy. Get Rowdy. Go look that theme song up. You haven't heard it. Banger. Underrated banger. Alright? But the thing I want to highlight the most in this fucking episode that irritated the fuck out of me. They were having their creative meeting, going over the John Cena R-Truth feud, and like Road Dogg, he pitched the idea. It's like, yeah, Ron wants to shave his head, you know, before he confronts Cena, right? And then Triple H, he was like, what? Why? What do you mean, why? Like, this clip, I shit you not, tells you how fucking incompetent all these people are. Everybody in that fucking room. They're up to me, I said this before, get rid of all of them. Even Ryan Ward at this point. All of them gotta go. Fuck it. Clean house. Fuck this shit. Talking about, I don't understand. Why shave his head? What is that supposed to do? He shaved his head and now Cena is supposed to be scared of R-Truth now? I don't get it. It's not supposed to be fucking scared, but concerned that, yeah, this is a different R-Truth, motherfucker. Like, that's the whole point. You gotta understand the significance of him cutting his fucking dreadlocks that he's had for like almost like what, 2.5 decades, something like that. He had it for a very, very long fucking time. So yeah, it's a big fucking deal that he shaved his fucking head. But these jackasses, this fucking doofus doesn't understand that. What's so special? I don't get it. Yeah, obviously, and that's the fucking problem. You don't get it. Like, I was mad as shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, that was so frustrating. Like, you just want to smack the shit out of these people, man. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then fucking Road Dogg, he was like, oh, well, you know what? I don't even know, man. Like, it doesn't even fucking matter what I say. That was his idea, and I want this shit to be over with because he's gonna fucking lose to John Cena anyway. That's really how I feel. I'm like, wow, a way to advocate for your buddy. Like now I see why people were talking shit about Road Dogg. You know what I mean? Because I heard speculation last year, like, oh, like they're gonna give R-Truth a serious push. Like, I'm like, no, the fuck they're not. No, they're not. And I was correct. Because why would I have any trust in this fucking creative team? Why would I? They have let me down time after time after time after time again. Now, I don't like repeating myself, but I need to reiterate and emphasize how much of a fucking failure this creative team is. Absolute fucking garbage. It's damn near garbage day every day watching this bullshit, man. It's like, it's boring, it's repetitive, nothing happens, there's nothing of real substance taking place. nothing that you can really sink your teeth into. You know what I mean? Like, say you're at like a steakhouse, right? You're waiting for your T-bone, your sirloin, whatever type of steak you want to get, right? The fucking waitress comes, gives you the steak, you're expecting the whole fucking thing. The only thing you see is just fat, it's fucking saturated fats and gristle. That's all you're getting. These fucking Raw and SmackDown episodes. They talk about the whole Ron Cena bit. No, we get that. But the main shit that they're focusing on was R-Truth being released from the WWE. And
Triple H, this is what he said. He says, there comes a time when every superstar needs to renegotiate their contract. Alright? Now, we had our numbers, he had his numbers. There was some miscommunication going on. So I don't know all the details, but he was not fired from WWE.
like, motherfucker, yes he was. I'm like, and the thing that really pisses me off is that idiots will blindly believe the bullshit that comes from this man's mouth. Like his words gospel. Like he will never, like he's incapable of lying to you. You know what I mean? Like I know a bullshit artist when I see one, and it's not some take one to know one type shit. This dude's full of shit, and that's based off like various people's experiences that have worked with this dude firsthand, telling you like it is about this dude. Like, yeah, Triple H, he's full of shit. He's a backstabber. He's a politician. Like this dude will get by any means necessary. He's that type of dude, right? Who'll spin whatever narrative to make himself feel better and to get people to believe his side of the story. And I don't believe it. This is what I believe happened, right? End of his contract was coming up. They were talking about renegotiating. They gave him this number, which is lower than R-Truth expected. Ron, he was like, nah, I ain't having that. Especially after all the years, like over 2 fucking decades in this company, you're gonna lowball me like that? Fuck no. Fuck out of here. Right? Day came, there was no communication, as he mentioned. No, they said like, hey, take it or leave it. He left it, and then that was it. He got released.
R-Truth did not get fired.
Like, yeah, he did. By definition of fired or laid off, whichever one you prefer, it's the involuntary termination from your employment. He didn't want to leave. Alright? So that's why he made the tweet like, yo, like I got released. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't expecting that. You know what I mean? Like he was expecting like maybe they'll reach out and like work with him. But like no, they said, fuck it, you don't want our money? You're gonna go. So yeah, he got released. That's what the fuck happened. You know what I mean? And then Road Dogg, he put out his tweet and deleted it because
Triple H
made him.
Like I know they go back a long time, but business is business, right?
Like what a clusterfuck. But moving on, go on to the Naomi portion of this episode. Alright, you see Miss Trendy Fatu, aka Naomi Knight, aka Naomi. And this woman is gorgeous. Jimmy Uso is a very, very lucky man. He was in there in the kitchen whipping up some chicken, some baked chicken. Now, like I don't know who's gonna add some lemon pepper, some Old Bay, some Cajun seasoning, some paprika. You know what I mean? Like, what's he cooking up in there? But yeah, you can tell these two like legit love each other. It's genuine. You know what I mean? I'm happy for them. You know what I mean? I hope the pregnancy is still going off, without a hitch. And then they talk about Naomi when she left with Sasha Banks, like abandoning the women's tag team titles. Michael Piece of Shit Hayes was like, you don't do that. That's something you don't do. You don't want to burn your bridge. Like say, I get you're frustrated. I get that, right? But you look back and you say to yourself, like, man, I'm glad I didn't do that. Like, shut your ass up, man. Shut your fucking old ass up. Like, you shouldn't even fucking be here. Now, if we're being honest, you know what I mean? Her leaving was the best decision she has ever made. Right? She went to TNA, put on an absolute tear over there. Became a knockouts champion, putting on banker matches, proving like we could have got this Naomi the whole fucking time in the WWE. You got
Triple He's like, you know, I had nothing to do with the creative process back then.
Then why are you talking? why the fuck are you talking then, man? You just had more screen time for
Triple H.
so you could hear the sound of his own fucking voice. Then they showed the creative meeting for the Women's Money in the Bank last year. They were talking about, you know, Naomi, like, she's hot right now. You know, like, maybe she should be a front runner to win this year's Women's Money in the Bank match, you know? It's like, gee, you think? Yeah, Michael piece of shit Hayes talking about, like, yeah, I think we should go with Naomi. Like, she impressed me. like, oh, I mean, that's what you get for underrating Naomi, you asshole. All right, that should have been a unanimous Naomi this year. That's it. Then they were talking about Money in the Bank. You have
Triple H.
talking to his number one cuck, Cody Roberto Chodes.
They're like, Cody, you know, when you go out there, I need you to put on an absolute banger. Now I know Cena is nowhere as near as good as you in that ring, but I need you to be the ring general. Right? You gotta lead Cena because you are the new Cena. You understand?
And then Cody, like the good politician cuck he is, like, yeah, absolutely. Yep, yes, sir. Yep. 100%. Agreed. Like, I can't stand this fucking dude, man. I don't get it, man. I would never understand what people see in this dude, man. I don't get it. Now you got Naomi. She wins Money in the Bank. You know, she's in a gorilla position. Goes to Triple H. She was like, you know, I like to put the caution tape over the briefcase. And
Triple H was like, yeah, I like it. You know, yeah, just talk to the prop guy. No, he gets you squared away.
It should have been the opposite. And I know some people, they listen to this shit. The very few that do, they'd be like, oh, you reaching, which I'm not, because this motherfucker is the head of creative. Alright? So it should have been obvious to him to put the fucking tape over the briefcase. You gave Rollins his own fucking briefcase, so if Naomi, it just creates a question, if Naomi would have never said anything, would he have done it? Probably not. Like, I'll put money on no. Like, I don't trust these people at all. Alright? And then people backstage were embracing her, like William Garcia talking about, like, you earned it, you deserved it, 125%. Absolutely, she did. Naomi knows that she's just as good as Charlotte Flair or Becky Lynch, but doesn't get the same opportunities that those two ladies get. And the rest is history. You know, cashes in, becomes world champion, gets pregnant, vacates the belt. And that's it for Naomi's portion in this episode, right? Go back to Ronda Truth Killings. He makes his grand return at Money in the Bank, attacking John Cena. And they're showing the different streamers' reactions to R-Truth's return. They're like,
yo, holy fuck, dude, that's Ronda Truth Killings. He's back, dude. That's like totally gnarly.
They go to gorilla position. You have
Triple H. He was like, you know, hey, I never wanted to let you go, Ron. You have to believe me. You know, shit happens. You know what I mean? If it were up to me, you know, none of that would have ever happened. All right?
Like, this dude, and like, Ron was like, yeah, yeah, alright. Like, okay, pal, yeah, sure. And the last thing I want to discuss was, this was like hours before the Raw where Ron shaped his head, right? He goes to Triple H. He was like, yeah, it's like, hey, I want to do it, dog. I want to shave my head, man. And then, like,
Triple H, he was like, tonight? You want to do it tonight?
And then Ron was like, yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, we'll do it tonight.
And then the way Ron looked at him, like, he was so disappointed. Like, this dude doesn't get it. Like, is he retarded? Like, you don't understand the significance of what's about to happen? You know what I mean? No, he doesn't. Like, he does not get it. This dude from the Caucasus Mountains doesn't understand the significance of fucking Ronda Truth Killings cutting off his dreadlocks and going over 2 decades of having them. You know what I mean? He doesn't get it. And then we all know what happens after. He shaves his head, gets a huge fucking pop. You know, people are like myself, you know, like, we thought, like, this is like glimmer of hope that maybe, just maybe, we'll finally get a serious Raw and Truth killings that we, that NWA TNA had, that version of, the actual Raw and Truth killings. We want to see that version here in the WWE, but do we get that? Nope. Does it beat John Cena? Nope. We get the same old R-Truth that we got for the past 2 fucking decades. The goofy, little Jimmy, I have amnesia, or I'm like retarded or dyslexic fucking R-Truth that has been stale for like the past like 18 years. Like just like 2011, cool, and 2012 when he came up with the Miz, yeah, fine, but 2013 onwards, I mean, he has moments like I don't think that's PG, and shit like that, and shit with fucking Brock Lesnar, fucking making him laugh and shit, cool, but it's like it went on for too long, you know what I mean? And that's the problem. And they had a chance to rectify that, and they fucked it up. And there was no chance of that even happening because
shave his head. Why?
And that's why. And what a fucking shame. Like, Ron should just stay gone, man. To be honest. And in hindsight, we were looking at this shit. It's like, Ron, you should just go on to fucking AEW. I'm sure Conman would have signed him. You know what I mean? Or go back to TNA. Something. But yeah, I don't know, man. That's all I gotta say about this shite. Naomi's awesome. Raw and Truth killings. He's gonna just be R-Truth till the end of days. Fucking
Triple H.
And the creative team needs to be fucking fired. You want to talk about getting fired? All those motherfuckers need to be fucking fired. Let the fuck go. Clean house. You got rid of fucking Road Dogg. That's a good start, but Michael Piece of Shit Hayes has to go. Bruce Pritchard has to go.
Triple H.
Has to go, and all the fucking writers have to go. Get rid of all of them. The agents, the producers, they can stay. Like the Bobby Roodes, the fucking P.D. Williams, the Kenny Dystras, the Jason Jordans, they're fine. You know what I mean? Especially Abyss. I'm keeping Abyss. He got me fucked up. You think I'm gonna try to get rid of fucking Abyss? Nah, he can stay. Mr. Joseph Park. I'm talking about the writers and fucking Michael Hayes, Bruce Pritchard, Triple H, Big Three. They gotta go. That's all I gotta say about this shite. So y'all let me know your guys' opinions and all that good stuff in the comments if you care. Like, I know one person disliked my review for episode 1. Like, well, I don't like what you said about Cody, or Rollins, or Becky, or Pat McAfee. Like, well, tough fucking shit. I said it, and I meant it. Oh, wow. But for now, waste time for you guys' time. So with that said, be safe, be blessed, take care of yourself, protecting yours, loved ones, stay warm, stay dry, stay frosty. And most importantly, trust in God. God be with you. I'm out of here. Until next time, adios.